Christmas morning smelled like cinnamon and betrayal. The tree shimmered in the corner, glowing gold with perfection, each gift wrapped in my mother's flawless style. My father stood near the fireplace, holding a glass of wine and wearing that proud grin he saved for memorable family moments. "This one's special," he said with a sparkle in his eyes, handing my sister a tiny velvet box. She unwrapped it carefully. Inside was a silver key. Mom's voice quivered with excitement. "We bought her a house, just a little something to start her new life." Everyone clapped, everyone but me. My father turned toward me, his voice soft and practiced. "You'll understand someday." I forced a smile, enough to mask the crack forming inside me because I did understand, more than they'd ever know. It wasn't the first time I'd been the afterthought. When I was 10, Dad missed my school recital. "Too busy," he said. At 18, he promised to help with college. Until my sister needed a new car. At 25, he told me I was too independent for help. And now, at 31, watching her cry happy tears, I finally saw it clearly. Love in our family was measured by transactions. But this time, I wasn't going to be the quiet one who swallowed the pain. 2 weeks before Christmas, I already knew what was coming. I found the property transfer papers by accident, my name replaced by hers, Dad's signature shining proudly at the bottom. The house he promised me, the one I'd helped design, paint, and build, was now hers. He didn't even try to hide it. Maybe he thought I'd just accept it like always. That's when I started planning. I spent late nights digging into every detail of his finances. He'd gotten careless. Years of arrogance had made him sloppy. He'd used my name for one of his shell companies. I followed the trail: hidden bank accounts, unreported income, offshore transfers. He thought I never noticed. He was wrong. I didn't touch a thing. I just organized everything neatly: proof of tax evasion, property fraud, and greed. All I had to do was wait for the right moment. And Christmas morning was perfect that day. I watched my sister hug him, and my mother beam with pride. They thought this was just another perfect family morning. Then Dad picked up the last box under the tree. "Mine. Finally. Something from my quiet son," he said with a grin. Inside was a small leather folder. No ribbon, no card, just papers. He flipped through them, first curious, then confused, then terrified. Page after page: bank statements, property records, fake invoices, all with my name and his signature. His hands trembled. "Where did you get this?" he stammered. I leaned back. "Calm. From you, Dad. You've always given me your leftovers. I just finally used them." The silence hit like a storm. Mom froze. My sister's smile vanished. He looked at me, desperate. "You wouldn't." "Already did," I said quietly, nodding toward his phone. "Check your email." A scheduled report had already been sent to the authorities. Everything was in motion. His face drained a color. "This is revenge," he whispered. I shook my head. "No, this is justice. You built your empire using my name. I just took it back." He didn't say another word. He just stood there, hollow-eyed, realizing what it felt like to lose something he never truly owned. Mom tried to speak, but nothing came out. My sister's tears weren't for me. They never were. The tree lights flickered, reflecting off the silver key still dangling from her hand. Funny how something so small can unlock or destroy an entire life. By evening, I packed my things. No yelling, no tears, just quiet relief. 2 days later, the police showed up. Within a week, Dad resigned. His accounts were frozen. His name was everywhere in the headlines. And me? I didn't celebrate. Revenge isn't happiness, it's release. I drove by the house he once promised me. The new owners had no idea what it meant. I stood outside as the sunset turned the windows gold. For the first time, I felt no anger, only peace. People like my father never expect their children to outsmart them. He taught me patience, control, and silence. He just never imagined I'd use those lessons on him. When I think of that morning now, I hear his words, "You'll understand someday." And I do. I finally understand what it means to be free. That was the real gift I gave myself.